Yeah, like what did you do with the ball?
You fumbled it.
Yeah. You fumbled the bag like that?
Yeah, I blew it.
On what?
What was you buying?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh
but that,
God.
That's the real answer. I'm telling people.
That's what I'm interested in.
Head on the swivel, I'm focused and not out here nervous. Your words never hurt us. Straight out the dirt, know the grind is gonna take me the furthest. My verses in cursive. Me and my dog wrote this down 50-50, no curtains. I'm closing the curtains. Stop all the acting, I'm tired of all of the purpose. Moving like I'm new, never go against the law. Moving like I'm new, never walk. Moving like I'm new, never walk. I be moving like I'm new, never go against the law.
Shout out to our partner, Obsidian by Magma Capital Funds. They are a hedge fund built exclusively for current and former professional athletes.
Obsidian works hard to change the investor game for athletes. They strive to perform well in all environments, just like you.
What's up, y'all? What's up, gang? Nah, y'all not messing with me today. Damn. What's up, man?
What's good with you, fool?
I just can't take you
Chilling, bro.
seriously.
We got my damn that way. Hey, speaking of that way, we got my man Campaign Way.
Hey, real quick. Hey, we used to bust Wilson.
That's dead. Y'all lost, bro.
We used to cook food. We knew it was a get-up game for us. Whenever we saw Wilson.
Bro, we played y'all. We beat y'all.
Y'all beat us. Y'all did.
We beat y'all in the first game of the season.
y'all
It
came
was
to
at
our house.
Spin
But
Gone,
what did Sid
which was
do?
wild.
But what
Which
did
is
Sid
wild.
do?
Right.
That's what we want to know.
I'll let y'all speak for my.
Sid was a bucket. Sid was
I'll
a
let y'all
bucket
speak
back
for
at
my.
Wilson.
I'll
You
let
put Wilson
y'all.
on his back, bro. I'm gonna come play.
But you know the thing about Sid, I'm gonna tell you what happened with Sid. When he get mad and say he missed, right? He look at his hand.
Like something wrong with his hand. Fool. Like it was his hand fault.
Wait, you do this, right?
Like he do
I be
that.
wiping my hand over.
Hey, we used to say that. We used to say that. We used to be like, watch this. Look at his hand when he. Can we say that word?
Yeah, you good.
All right,
You good.
like fool, he'll look at his hand, bro. We knew he was gonna look at his hand. That Spin Gone. Like that was the bid on the like fool.
I didn't even realize that until
Watch fool look at his hand like he
Be like, bro, oh my gosh, bro.
Well, my players, when they used to get mad, they'd be like, smack yourself.
why you
Yeah.
It's like you hitting yourself.
What's
like,
the
come on,
purpose
bro.
of you looking at your hand when you miss a
Because
shot?
I don't know.
But it's you, not your hand.
Was it a mental thing?
Honestly, I don't even know. Like it was.
You didn't realize you was doing
I
it, so
told
you
you I
was
didn't
so
realize
into
until I was in
it.
college.
Yeah.
He been doing that since he was a kid. You didn't realize it since you was in college?
Yes, I didn't realize
think-
until I was in college.
I think we made a joke about that when we was kids.
Bro. Wow.
Leak is having too much fun. He's communicating with Troy over there about the fries.
Nah, I'm geeking that nigga heavy.
Nah, I think like games though, you be so locked in that you don't realize
what
some
you
of the
do.
things that you do. Yeah.
Like I be like this.
I used to bite my lip when I
used to be
played,
like, what the-
and all my
what am I
pictures
doing?
would come
Like,
out
licking
very,
his-
very
he was a
bad.
bucket?
I was a bucket.
That's all right.
Absolutely.
Lied to you. She wasn't a bucket.
I'm
You just
lying.
hoop down.
I'm lying.
We just.
Nah, you were like that though. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay.
All of her
Don't
shots.
play
Wait,
with
what
me.
was that school you went? The Black Hawk. What was that?
When I went to Brook Point,
Brook Point. Y'all was in the newspaper. You and your brother.
Yeah.
Y'all was in the newspaper all the time.
yes.
Yeah, Takira, she was alright. She was
I'm gonna
alright.
give it to her.
What, college or high school? I went to 3 different high schools. I went to Brook Point, I played at Riverdale, and I graduated from T.C. Williams.
Nah, she was straight.
Sorry,
She was straight. She was straight at hoop.
Give you a bucket. Give you a bucket. I don't know, you would probably give you a
I
bucket.
foul you. I foul.
I play hard against women.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going like
Step on the court, you get shot.
Exactly.
And that's
I foul
okay.
Equality. You about to get this equal ass whooping. What you talking about?
And that's okay. I'm okay with
Hey,
that.
bro, go ahead,
Say
man.
less, man.
What's good though, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro.
You good?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, bro.
Blessed?
Happy to be here, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
I appreciate you, bro.
I ain't even nobody special to be on no joint like this, but that's all right. I feel special. Now my price gotta go up because I'm on this jump.
Don't have the price go up on the clothes,
Oh,
though,
that-
bro.
Yeah, support black business.
Nah, bro.
Damn, that's
No, honestly, I tried to buy something from y'all before.
It's sold out.
But y'all be sold out.
Sold out in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a
I
problem.
definitely, it was like a
I will say this, bro.
Came out
We
with.
are blessed to sell out like first day. Like it be like skimp after the first day. So we gonna boost the stock up. But yeah,
you
we
gotta
do be
keep that
sold
exclusive.
out.
I mean, that's good though. It's exclusive.
Yeah,
like
I
if you
mean,
get it
but
in most.
we don't even try to make it exclusive though. We really do a lot. Like it ain't like we do a small quantity and then sell out. Like it's like nah, we do a lot. Like I'm gonna post all the boxes that come in next time they come in when we get a shipment.
Tell us about the brand though. How did you get it started? Like what went into it? I want to know the process of like picking material, quality. Like you just can't be selling anything. How do you come up with the prices? Like all that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I could tell y'all.
Don't give the sauce away.
I don't even know if I can tell y'all all that.
Okay.
No. Because when you come on the Law Athlete podcast,
We transparent.
We transparent, and people want to learn from you.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yeah,
this-
bro.
This video gonna be up forever. So
That's a fact.
you gonna inspire somebody else to be able to start a brand.
Don't give away yours. Forget
ain't
what
got-
they talking about. Because I know how that. I know how it go. Don't give away your people,
Better
bro.
run off for the
But
sauce.
still give some,
All right, just drop some gems. You ain't gotta give it all.
drop the
Don't give
gems.
us all of
But
it.
don't drop the
Y'all
Talk
know
Google
how-
about
gems.
the journey, the process.
Yeah, drop the gems, not the Google gems, the shit that
The
people
journey?
can Google. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even the journey for real. It's always hard to look. It's always hard to really know what the journey was when you in the journey until you really look back and reflect.
Yeah.
But I'll say the journey was just starting out. I started in 2017. It was just a lot of out the trunk. I was pulling up on people. I had delivery days when I'm getting off like 50, like 100 shirts, like in a week. And it was just pop-ups. And probably like a year after that, H Street Festival happened. This is just a quick synopsis. H Street Festival happened. I sold out like 300 hoodies at one time. That was when I had the Chanel hoodie on H Street.
Oh wow.
DTLI and Shoe City found out about me. I was talking to some folk at DTLI, but I ended up doing the deal with Shoe City. 2019? Yeah, that was my second year in business. And some people said that came quick, but to me, it was
Felt like forever.
forever. You know what I'm saying? I was broke. I first started, I was on a budget of like $150 a week. Like sometimes I spend the 100, tuck the 50. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, I'm eating Dinty Moore's 3 nights a week and ramen food. Like the gas station folk know me, bro, because I'm coming over there putting meals together. Like cook noodles everywhere you probably could cook noodles. Like, you know what I mean? It was really just stack, get ugly. Like, you know what I mean? Get on your grind in the beginning. So when the deal was like, just really put your head down. So once Shoe City came and they cut that check, I'm like, bro, I mean, if this happened with just like 2 years of like really just putting your head down, bro, I wonder what the hell would happen if like I just put my head down for
If
another
you really did
2
it,
to
yeah.
5 years.
Exactly,
Like,
bro.
you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
that, because the shit did come quick. I mean, at least it seemed like it came quick. But when I think back to all the work that I was doing, like the videos, my father sent me when I was living with him, and I'm earning shirts in that joint, and I'm sitting on the couch in boxes, bro. Like it was stressful, fool. But you know what I mean? Long story short, 2 years. 2 years go by, we get Shoe City, man. Then you know we sitting at the table with like Puma and New Balance and Diodora. You know what I mean? Obviously, COVID put a hold on all that.
Right.
But yeah, it was like it's crazy. And then now we probably about to have a store, and we on year, what's this, 2021? So year 4, really 3 years full-fledged because of COVID. But yeah,
That's dope,
So
man.
with that deal with Shoe City, like explain the deal with Shoe City.
so Shoe City is really like, all right, so back then, so basically in the city, like Shoe City was like something that was never done before other than one person, and that was E.
Right.
So Shoe City really just helped you boost your price point. Like, say if I was selling T-shirts for like $30, like I put them in Shoe City now. All right, I'm in stores now. I'm in 20-something stores. I can sell a shirt for $50 because they're gonna take your shirt, put it, mark it up for $50, because I'm gonna sell it to them for probably like 20, or probably like 18. It depends, 16.
Is this in bulk, you mean though?
Yeah, this in
Okay.
bulk. So you'll get like an order, say this hoodie, like they'll probably order 600 of these. And of course I split that price. And just say if they probably, whatever they got, they're gonna double it. So just say if they gave me a $30,000 check, they're gonna make $60,000 on that. And to the public it's good because you in stores, we ain't never seen black, at least nobody from the city, like even with All Dez and Madness and all them, like they did it big, but you know what I mean? They
They stopped though.
You know, yeah, they stopped. Like it reached a hack. It reached a cap, and it was never, from what I know, stores involved, and you know what I mean, like mass production, and distribution. Like I feel like this generation, like we probably like took that bar and just elevated it a notch.
Yeah.
So Shoe City was really just come in there, show us what you got, put on the table, probably like, all right, let me get 200 of these, let me get 300 of these, let me get 600 of these, and then they just disperse it. And so you in probably like 19 to 20 stores from Baltimore all the way to Richmond.
Wow.
And the benefactor to that is obviously the check, because I'm in business 2 years. So I ain't never seen no check like that before. And you know what I mean? To some people, like, that number might be little.
Right.
But to me, it was like, damn, this is what I'm getting. And we inked the deal for like three deals. So I really had like 4 checks like that.
Wow.
Like in a row. So it was like
tough.
every other month. You know what I mean? And
Right.
to me, I'm like, damn, all right, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, did you know what to do with the money though? Like at first,
Yeah, like, what did you do with the money?
I fumbled it.
You
Fumbled it.
Yeah.
You fumbled the bag like that?
Yeah, I blew it.
On
What
what?
was you buying?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh
But
my
that,
God.
that happens
That's the
a
real
lot, though.
answer. I'm telling people.
That's what I'm interested in. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, you got 4 checks like that. You saying like what, 30,000 per check?
It was
shit.
like something like that. Yeah, it was something like that.
Did you have people
I
working
ain't fumble.
for you?
I ain't
like
fumble at all.
employees?
I ain't fumble at all. But I fumbled enough to realize that, all right, bro, you fumbling it. Like you fumble this, you probably back to zero. Or
wow.
or like if this, I fumbled it enough to where like my next order, I really was banking on everybody buying that jump.
Wow.
Because I mean, it's a real saying, bro. You get somebody like 20 bands who ain't never had 20 bands before, don't come from money. I mean, I come from hustlers, but even hustlers, sometimes they don't know how to manage money. So, you know what I mean? You really going, I was eating Maestros every food. I hit Maestros, Roof Chris, and Del Frisco's in 1 week. In 1 week, bro. Because to me, food, it was like, man, this check is a symbolization of all the hard work. Like, I'm about to live it up, bro.
Was you paying for other people and stuff too?
I'm in hell nah. We don't do that. We don't do that. Other than my shorty, that was it. But I'm in Honduras, like on influencer trips. Like, I mean, I ain't pay for it, but I pay for the ticket, but they pay for me to come
I seen the
out there.
joint with you with the cat on your
Yeah,
arm.
the leopard and all
I
that, bro.
seen
Like,
it,
I lived
man.
it up, bro, because I'm like, fool, I just came from, fool, I just ate Dinty Moore's 3 days in a week, fool. I'm about to eat good. So, you know what I mean? I'm glad I blew it early, though, because the opportunity, you know what I mean, it come back around again. I just kept telling God, like, yo, I'm never going to blow that much bread again, like, ever. Like, ever.
Right.
And I used to see tweets, like, a dude saying, like, they blew 50K or they blew 20K. And I'm in my head like, bro, ain't no way you blowing that. Because I never had
And
it.
when you get it,
And when you
like,
get it,
bro,
all right, I see how they could have blew that.
gone.
Yeah.
Because it's really not a lot.
It's really not.
You know what I mean? It's like, it might seem like a lot at the time, but when you break it down, like, it's not a lot at all. It's so easy to blow that.
Right, because shoes could be $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Right there, gone.
Shoes, rent,
Food.
your re-up, and then I also took a break, too.
Right.
Because I was tired. I really burned myself out in 2 years to get that deal. And I ain't really, not to get the deal, but for something to shake. And so when it shook, I'm like, I could relax.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that really wasn't the case. I really should have kicked it up another notch.
Right.
But like, now that I know what it took to get that, now I never burn out. Because it's like, all right, I always got my second win. I ain't have a second win. Once I got that check, I was like, all right, it's time for me to kick my feet up a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I lost the hunger, but shit, I was tired.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, so like, okay, so what you do with the money now that you when it's coming in, now what you do with it?
I just reinvest it. Well, obviously I flip it. Now I got the flow of things. Cause y'all gotta remember, I was in my second year.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Even dudes that was doing this for 20 years, they looking at me like, man, you don't know how good you got
Wait,
it,
can you
bro.
tell everybody how old you are for perspective?
I'm 26.
Okay, so young.
So I was,
Yeah.
I was about to
Very
say,
young.
I'm 26.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Exactly.
young.
I got that check 3 years ago. I was
Yeah.
23.
Yeah,
That was the
wow.
first check I got.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? And for a 23-year-old, like that's a
To touch that much money, yeah.
that's a bag, bro. I'm from
Yeah, that's
Southeast, like we're never
a bag,
like
bro.
come on, bro. I was
No
caking
doubt.
in
Rags to
five
riches.
minutes.
Rags to riches. Rags to riches.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't really like, you know what I mean? Just for perspective, it wasn't like I was ever poor either. Like I grew up in Southeast middle class, but I'm gonna say this: I always had what I needed.
Yeah.
That was it. You know what I mean? Never the shoes we wearing and stuff today now. Like it was, you got that's what you need. All right, bet.
Right.
So I was that type of
Taken
kid.
care of, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but it was never over the top. You know what I mean? Like, probably like I'm in the middle, bro.
Yeah,
My
I feel
bills, like you feel a struggle as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coming up a little bit, stuff tight. I was that. So it was like I was straight.
What about your like?
Straight
So you know
rags.
when you starting a business and everything, and you expect certain people in your life to support. Did you ever run through that situation?
Yeah, bro. Everybody gonna run through that situation, fool. Just keep going. Somebody that stranger gonna, it's really true. A stranger gonna support you more than somebody you know, bro.
Crazy.
And we already know the reason. It's because sometimes people can't fathom the success that you seeing and you seeing right next to them. But I also,
Watching.
even in saying that, I still had a crazy support system too. Like, and I always thank God for that. Like, to be honest, I was just selling out off my family at first. Like, you know what I mean? Not just I mean, we hoop, bro. So, you know, we was in the
You got
circuit.
family.
Everybody know us. So the family could be, like, you know,
I
your
know what you
family could be
mean, yeah.
huge. Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So
right.
with all the people that knew us or knew me, that was how I was selling out. And I was just flipping it and flipping it and flipping it. So now when I'm working and I'm getting the money and we having sellouts, I know what to do now. So I know I got to take care of this. I got to take care of that. I probably got to put this back in. I probably can't spend the first flip. I put myself on payroll to manage money better. You got a budget. And the rest of that bread I just took and turned it into other stuff like House of Herbs, Southside Market, like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Thriving. I love
Thriving.
that. I wanted to talk
Businessman.
about the Southside Market. Always wanted to get out there.
For real? Oh,
No, I swear, yeah. I saw like all the posts of it, like on the weekends and stuff like that. All the black-owned businesses
Get
there.
out
I
there
saw
to
people
sell?
selling. No, just to go.
Oh, I bet.
I just wanted to buy.
pull
I know
up.
y'all have people selling food, drinks,
Yeah,
clothes,
food, drinks.
you name it.
Man, you got food, drinks, produce, detergent, toys, toys, CMOS.
Yeah, I saw they did like a cover on you guys and what y'all was doing. Like
Yeah.
the news came out
They
and
had
all
us
that
on
stuff.
literally every news channel
Yeah.
last year when we did that joint. ABC7 did a whole segment. Yeah, we was out there because ain't nobody really never seen. And I never seen nothing like that to where, you know what I mean, we in the middle of Southeast. You literally can go any direction and be in the hood. You know what I mean? It's just straight peace, like all black, everything. Ain't had an ounce of violence out that joint. Like, it's just really a vibe. Like, it's really a cookout vibe when you come out that joint. Like,
party.
you know, yeah, that type thing. Like, and people was shocked at that. The news was shocked at that. Like,
Yeah.
first time we went, the police was even like stalking us for a minute. The first time,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
when you hear
Sixth
about
District.
that, like from words, you like, hold up, nah, something gonna happen.
Something gonna happen.
Ain't
Yeah,
no
of
way.
course.
Washington D.C., Southeast, like, nah, something gonna
bro.
happen. But nah, nothing happened. I done been out there
at
twice.
all. And we in the heart, bro. You got Big 3-0, you got 28th, you got the Gardens, you got 19th in Minnesota. Like, you got 34th in Du Bois. Like, fool, pick one, bro. Like, we, like, you know what I'm saying? We right in the middle, bro. Like, and it's like nothing but love, bro. Even people that's old heads, like, man, I'm happy to see this. So
Yeah,
it's just been love, man. All black on everything every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., man. People come out there and they get it off. It's real businesses too.
Now, bro, do you ever go through like a creative block?
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
ever get to a point where it's like, bro, I don't know what the hell to do next?
All the time, fool.
How do you? It's like a slump. It's like a slump.
It's like a slump.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like a
bro.
slump of basketball.
Sports.
It's
Yeah,
sports.
you gotta get your
Like,
shit
how do
out.
you? But how do you get out of it? How would a creative person get out of that?
That's a good question.
Because in
bro.
basketball, they tell you keep going
Keep
to the
going
gym,
to the
but
gym.
you can't just keep making stuff. You wasting bread.
Right,
Like,
all right, at this point,
Well, wait, do you have a team that like helps
Yeah,
you when you
that's
get
what I
into
was about
these
to say.
slumps, or is it's just you?
nah, and that's what I'm building with now. Even some of the, you know what I mean, the dudes that's been in this, like Mo, like from Museum and all them, like he hit me up and was like, man, you know what I mean, I see you killing them, bro. Like, you know what I mean, take that money and put it in your team. Like, you know what I mean, it's time to start rounding out. But as we push into a store now, I probably am gonna get a team, and I just like kind of formed a team. Like, my team came organically. I always said I didn't want to go out and just hire nobody.
Right.
I just wanted to I just wanted my team to be organic. Like
Since the vibe and like the
people that
good
wanted to
people,
do the work,
yeah.
that wanted to run the campaign, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted them to make themselves an asset, and then it's like, all right, bet, we just gonna run it. So I kind of I did get that now, and we pushing towards that, like, with a whole team. But at first, it was just me, like.
And how long was it you?
All the way up until probably like.
So you was bringing in the checks just by yourself, and you was doing everything, the shipping, the designing.
Yeah, bro. I would show y'all pictures of boxes in my living room, bro. Like, take me 3 hours to ship when we got a big order. 3 hours to ship, probably like another hour or two to pack everything up. So I'm spending like 5 hours a day shipping. I'm designing. I'm sending them off. I'm going to DHL, getting the truck to pick the boxes up. I'm coming up with the designs. Like, the designer was never a problem. Like, I got a ton of designs just sitting in my Rolodex. It's just all about when I'm going to drop them. Because I finally realized that I'm one of the people that I decide what's cool to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a designer, bro.
You're not following trends.
You choose.
You the trendsetter,
Man,
right?
I'm the trend. I tell people what's cool to wear. Like, like
Hey,
Pierre,
that's tough,
you know what
though.
it is.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
and it helped me realize it because I was looking at Pierre Moss, and he dropping shoes today that he was working on in 2014. I'm like, bro, these like fool. This
don't
nigga, he's
matter.
been working on that since 2014. He just dropped that shoe like 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So think about that. And we think we in the latest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really wrap your mind around that, bro. We really think we in the latest.
Like, I made this 7 years ago.
But it's like, how do you decide if something like, yeah, this gonna crack?
I don't know. I feel like it's just a gut feeling. You gotta know. Like, it's almost like being an artist. Like, sometimes you got songs and you know they're gonna be hits, and you got some songs you just put out and it blow up, and you be like, damn, I guess I just gotta keep running it.
Right.
Exactly.
That was me. Like, with some of my stuff, I'm like, damn, I guess I just gotta keep running it.
Right.
With the hoodies, with the sweatsuits, like, the people will let you know. You'll get a response.
But that explains why you said, like, you know what I'm saying, you was actually getting burned out because you was really by yourself. You know what I'm saying, throughout the whole thing.
Dope.
2 years. That's crazy.
So how important it is to have a team around you when you're trying to build your brand?
I don't think it's really important, bro. To be honest, like, once you first starting out, because you got to lay the foundation of everything. You know what I mean? How you got a team and you really still figuring stuff out.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like the blind leading the blind. Like, if I get a team now, I know exactly what they need to do, how they need to do it, when they need to do it, and why. Back then, it would have just been you figuring it out with me. And then you got a person like,
here
dude,
looking
this,
stupid.
he didn't even know what he doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The leader?
Yeah, like,
Right.
I feel like it's my brand at this
Right,
point. You
right.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I don't feel like that's really nothing to go crazy over. And I feel like your team gonna form over time because now I could really look up and be like, all right, I got a team. Or when I have a store, I know I'm gonna have like a team. But I got people that play certain parts that ain't necessarily 100% hired by me, but they still play this part. So it's like, all right, I got this. It's almost like you set your chess pieces up. Like, you know what I mean? Once we got all these pieces set up and the store is here, it's like checkmate. We could just run it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's facts. Because I ran into that issue when I first was, like, creating Law Athlete. I did not know, like, what the future was for. I didn't even know how to, like, explain it.
Yeah.
But I was bringing all these people on, you know what I'm saying, like, paying all this money, $500 for y'all teams and all this shit. And I'm like, bruh, they're trying to help me, but I can't even, like, help them because I can't explain what it is. So what happened was they ended up, you know, explaining it how they saw it versus how I see it. So it's like I can't even blame them, bro, because my foundation is not together. Like, when you bringing people on the team, bro, they supposed to help you, like, build the empire, like, help build it up, not help you create the center blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, damn, bro, like, that's on me right there.
Right. They
Like,
create
that
a
ain't
mold
on them.
for you.
Yeah.
I feel like with you though, Deontay, like, you're such a motivated person, and like I told you, like, your mind runs at like 100 miles a minute. Like,
100%.
you're thinking of so many things at one time, and just trying to figure out, like, you have so many great ideas, and you just want to do it all at once. And I think sometimes when you run in a business, like, you learn, like, okay, relax, like, I can't do all of that right now, but what I can do is let me get this done, and then we'll work on this. And you know, I felt like that's what you started doing. All right, now I realize I can't really do the Instagram page by myself, or I can't do this by myself. But let me check on somebody who's reliable or whatever. And then when you start building your team, you start meeting other people who are reliable. Keontae, for example.
Exactly.
Keontae a good dude, so
Right.
he referring you to other people, and then boom.
Yeah,
There you go.
because for me, I feel a little differently about it. Like, like I feel like having a team is essential because it's resources for me. Like the reason why we thriving so much with what we doing is because we have so many different people that are key elements to like the
To
business.
what they're doing.
You feel what
And
I'm
I just
saying?
feel like that, and that's
And
why
they
I s-
organically want to do it. Like
that's why I say I wanted to build a team naturally. I feel like off rip, I mean, it also depend on what you're doing, but off rip,
Yeah.
you might not need a team.
right,
You know
that's
what I
fact.
mean?
Depending on what you're doing, yeah.
You might like just even with this broadcast right here, bro. You might have to set up one camera, two mics, and sit across a desk
Yeah.
before you get to this point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where you
Right.
got people that do. That's how the industry I was in. I had to
Right.
do this by myself until I got to the point where it's like, okay, now I need a team.
Right.
And that's
Right.
just the level up in any business, I feel like.
facts.
You know
That's
what I
facts.
mean? Even
That's
if
facts.
you look back to Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg and them, like it's two of them
Right.
at first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then as the level up go on, that's when you start building your team and rounding your team out.
But what I will say is, like, since we like Takira, you know what I'm saying? I said Takira, I looked at you, my bad, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Takira, Sid, Corey, you know what I'm saying? My brother Troy, like, I appreciate all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because for y'all to just genuinely want to do this, yeah, like, it really means not only a lot to me, but I'm pretty sure it means a lot to everybody that's watching this, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, just having y'all a part of this is, like, it go further than what I can ever imagine. Like, I cannot say how much I appreciate y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a different type of thing when you do something because you love it.
Right,
Like,
right.
you don't have to be here, but it's
Right.
like I genuinely love like getting to know people, talking to people,
Right.
networking and stuff like that. And shit, I lost my train of thought.
but that's how I be though. Like at the end of the day, like more of the story, we love what we do. So we
I just
because you love
I
what
do.
you do, you can do it by yourself. And then if other people love what they doing, they see that, they gravitate towards it. It's like, damn, like I see you love this shit so much that it's like I'm inspired by it. I want to be a part of it. And like that's how you start to find that like that team from a genuine aspect.
Yeah.
Because how did it even happen? I think I
Bro,
was
we
in
was just
Miami, bro.
We was on the phone, bro.
I was in Miami. I was in Miami, bro. Literally on the what's the strip? South Beach. What's the
Yeah,
strip?
South Beach.
Yeah.
Rodeo
College Ave,
Drive.
something like that. Yeah. So I'm on the strip or whatever, and I don't know if I called you or you called me.
I called you.
You called me.
Yeah.
Bro, and I was with a whole bunch of people, bro. I just stepped off. I was like, "What's up?" And we was just talking, bro, for like an hour.
Yeah.
Beyonce will do that to you.
Yeah, but it was just like I ain't even want to be over there no more, bro. I was like, I'm done. Like it's Miami, bro. I was like, you feel me? I'm on the phone, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, look, bro. If I gotta come home every time for the show, I will come home every time
Yes,
for the
you
show,
do.
bro.
Like, and he
Yeah.
come from New York City, bro. Like,
I was like, bro,
from the
Yeah,
city. I'm like,
crazy
I mean,
Yeah.
it's being passionate about.
But that's like the
what you
definition
do,
of a
yeah.
campaign too, bro. It's like
Exactly.
everybody got something that they campaigning for. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's
Yeah.
like inspiring generations to gain a sense of purpose. Equipping them with the mindset of never complaining, always campaigning. Like
Right.
my man ain't
I
doing
like
no
that.
complaining. He coming from New York to Virginia every weekend for like, you know what I mean? Y'all
Some days
show.
back to
And
back.
that's
For
what
an
we
hour.
Like,
we,
bruh.
yeah,
Essentially, we're
bro.
here for like
And
2
we,
hours, yeah.
that's what we honor at the campaign. Like, you know what I mean? Every day we wake up, bro. Everybody campaigning for something, whether it's basketball, it's football, it's your show, it's your brand. Like, you know what I mean? We all campaigning for something. So that's really what we honor and what we stand on and what we enforce, like, with our brand. It's like a lifestyle thing. Like, when I did the boxing jump with Lamont, like, for his fight, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's we going to always do commercials like that because we always want to show that everybody's running a different campaign.
I
100%.
love that.
I like that idea, bro.
I like that a
So,
lot.
now, what about the people that, like, okay, obviously we living in this era now where everybody want to be a boss. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to work for nobody. Nobody don't want to work for nobody. Everybody want to work for themselves.
Right.
But it's just like, yo, everybody can't work for themselves, bro. Like, they literally cannot, bro. Like, you. And my thing is this. Like, how you said you was going, you was doing stuff by yourself. Eventually, you going to burn out.
Yeah.
You only got 24 hours, so it's like, how far do you want your business to go? Because if everybody just want to work for themselves, like, how you going to thrive as far as you want with your
Right.
business? Like,
Yeah.
like
I
this
mean,
era crazy, bro.
I feel like everybody don't want to be a boss. Everybody just like the title of being like a
Right.
boss. You know what I mean? To the time to be a boss. It's not for everybody.
Man, what?
And I feel like some people just get into it and they realize like that is not. Even with the brand stuff, like, it was so many people that was starting brands, and I love it. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, the more the merrier. And we really, ain't nobody really gonna step on nobody's toes because we all bringing something different. But it's also people that I know that stepped in this and was like, nah, this hell, bro. You know what I mean?
It's tough.
It's
It
tough,
look
bro.
easy from the outside.
It do.
Once you get into it, you gotta make those decisions. It's like,
It's different, bro. Or you gotta send some bread to this manufacturer that you don't know that's in a different country
Praying.
that could just take your bread and there's nothing you could do about it. Like, you know what I mean? People don't want to live through that. People don't want.
Has that happened to you?
Hell no. You know what I'm saying? But even the fear of sending that, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I don't know. You just really don't know. But like, it's you sending bread. I done messed up a couple $1,000s though, because I'm sending stuff to manufacturers and they sending me something completely different about what I didn't ask for, and you asked out. You sending money for tech packs.
That would blow me.
Yeah.
How do you get that? I mean, obviously.
You cut your losses and keep it moving.
Okay.
There's nothing you could do about that. That's just a part. That's the game you in. It's almost like if you a drug dealer, you know ducking the police is a part of your game. Like, that's just the game you chose. Like, so I chose the game of being in this business, so I know I'm gonna have to cut my losses with somebody 1,000 miles away from me who probably gonna send me a tech pack that ain't nothing about what I asked for, and they gonna talk to me like I'm tripping. And then they just gonna stop responding.
Right. Like,
and it ain't nothing I can do.
Oh, that would blow me.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
That would blow me. Absolutely.
That's just the game you in. You gotta know what game you in. And most people can't handle that. It's just little stuff like that happen that, you know what I mean? It let a person know they don't want to be a boss because they be tripping over them bands a couple bands that they lost.
It's like you rather leave this 8-hour job to realize that you probably gonna have to work 15 hours.
And a lot of people don't realize that either.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
they get in there like, man, I'm a boss. Yeah, bro. This is a
boss.
Boss is a blue collar job, bro. I don't know if y'all know. Like, people be like, I'm a boss, like it's white collar. Like, it's like it's the movies. Like, you really just gonna go sit in the office. Nah, but you probably working harder than 9 to 5. I'm about to say,
what?
you work way
hard.
more, bro.
Bro, it's been times, bro, I was up till 4 a.m. I'm over here talking to Ty shit. Like, we up late. Like, I'm like, bro,
It's not
easy,
I'm
fool.
telling
Like,
you, bro.
Just brainstorming stuff.
yeah,
though.
like, I'm
literally.
like, we
Can't
put in
sleep,
hours.
because you want to do it though. You passionate about
passionate.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Takira and her bonnet, you know what I'm saying, helping out with like video edits and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
Why you
real,
gotta
bro.
talk about
yeah,
body?
I know they want to see Ty carrying the bonnet now.
Release the footage.
Release the footage. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like this stuff is hard, bro. Like it's not easy, bro. It
not
sounds
for the
good
faint,
that
bro.
you a boss, but it's like,
Right.
bro, especially when you got other people involved now, it's like, yo.
Or you got other businesses too. You got other people you got to lead, and then you add other businesses. Like you just add
partnerships?
You got partnerships. You got
yeah.
people that work with you. I always say with you. I don't like saying work for me, but
Yeah,
you got
I
people
hate
that
that.
work with you. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a lot to juggle. So I mean, if you really feel, if you want to be a boss, then just be a boss. But it ain't
No, it come with
just
come with a lot.
a lot. You know what I mean? It's too much to talk about, but it's different.
It costs to be a boss.
It do cost double time.
For real.
It costs a lot to be a boss. It costs money. It costs time. It costs sleep. It costs peace. It just costs everything, bro. And everything I just named is expensive. The most expensive things I just named was time and peace. So if you ready to sacrifice your time and your peace, bro, you go be a boss, bro. Please know that's your currency. You know what I mean? For a little bit,
Facts.
probably for a lot of bit.
Yeah, no cap though. No cap.
I feel like us athletes really we prepare for this though.
For sure.
We prepare to be bosses. Like especially if you one of the best players or the captain,
Or the
of, your
captain of
team,
your team.
You definitely prepared to be
Yeah,
a boss.
Because you already had
for
that
sure.
leadership role.
Bruh,
You know?
yeah, 'cause, you already got that role. Anytime something mess up, 'cause I know like when
Yeah,
I used to go on pick and roll with Tay when we was like 10 to 11. I throw a pass to him looking sweet. He'd drop it. His father used to scream at me like, "What you doing, bro? What you doing?" What they say,
the
KY,
fuck
what is it? KYP, know your personnel.
Yep.
They used to always say that. I'm like, bro, it was wide open pass, bro. But he dropping the ball.
You was goofy out there.
The point of it, the point of the
matter
story is
he
when
had to
you the
take that
leader,
L 'cause he was
you
the
take
leader.
the L,
Exactly.
even if your people
So
mess
he
up.
been taking L since he was 10 years old as the
Exactly.
leader. So,
Because of him.
Because of him. Facts. But it ain't about nothing now. Because my man been taking L's all his life.
Right,
that
right,
ain't been
right,
his fault.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
But nah, My man said good screens though. That's so it's
He blowing me,
you
bro.
ain't gonna get one of them. You ain't getting both.
You about to blow me with this crazy.
I pick you. If we hooping, bro, I will definitely pick
me
you up,
last.
bro.
You gonna pick me last?
Oh yeah, because I know you still gonna be there, but I'm saying I'm gonna pick you though.
Who said this is not North Carolina State? We picking him last.
I'm gonna pick you, bro.
Oh,
because
my
I know,
God.
bro, you gonna get the boards. You might make a couple layups. You gonna set good screens.
So
You gonna
take
play
us
hard. You
Yeah,
feel me?
That's what it
Oh, he
was.
one of them on the court. He
feel me?
Draymond on the
You
court.
You gotta have one of
You about to
those
blow
on
me,
the court.
bro. I'm tired of them talking about my basketball skills,
It's
bro.
cool,
That's on
bro.
everything, but it's okay though, because
It's
one day
cool,
we gonna get on
Gonna
national
go
TV
out
and
there,
I'm a
use
dog.
up all your fouls.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, we need
Give
that for
somebody
that.
a breather.
Nah, we been going on you for the past couple shows about
know.
basketball, bro.
It's all right, though.
Cool.
We gonna give it a rest, man.
Hey, man, it's all good though. But you know what it is though? Like athletes, yeah, you right. Athletes can, like we made for that stuff. But the only thing about us, our whole life we had structure.
Yeah.
Like you gotta think about it. We woke up, we've been told where to go, what to do. All we had to do was show up.
Time.
You feel what I'm saying? So now when you trying to live like the businessman or businesswoman lifestyle, it's like, yo, you got nothing but time to yourself.
That's
So
the
your time
biggest
is
earthquake.
everything. It's like, yo, I can wake up when I want. I can work when I want.
It was the weirdest thing when my college career was over because I was like, what do I
What do you do?
Right.
I was literally just like,
You wake
this
up the
is
next
weird.
day, literally
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I'm here.
I'm
Like,
a
all
regular
right.
student.
So what y'all do with y'all time?
When I first got done, I think we like had lost a tournament or whatever, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, you wake up, still a little sad about the game the next day. You lay there for a bit. You ain't got shit to be at on time, so it's just like,
Facts.
okay, don't got no class today. You just kind of there. When I finally figured it out, though, I was like, okay, gotta start looking for a job. Basketball was over.
Facts.
Started applying and shit. And then I got a job working game night staff with the New York Liberty. So that was my first time like with the WNBA and stuff like that, just getting involved with the game. And I got that job because our communications person on our team, the one who write like the post-game stories and all that shit, she was leaving our school after 1 year. She got a job with the Liberty, moving on up or whatever. And then she was like, yeah, I know you're interested in doing XYZ. I want you to come. So I just started doing that. But even that was rough because I was still in school. So I was in grad school, living on campus. I was working an internship at school. But I think I was only getting like $150 a game. So I was going from Connecticut, driving to Westchester for the games.
Oh, why did you pull up on me? That's where I was at.
You wasn't there? Oh, you was at Concordia.
Westchester, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they played at the
Concordia.
Westchester County Center. So,
Concordia.
what? I said it wrong?
Nah, he
Oh.
talking about you just-
Yeah, so that was really like my first taste of working, but it was weird. Like
Man.
it just felt not right.
First thing I did was I booked a trip to Spain.
Are you serious?
Bruh,
Oh,
yes,
no.
bruh. I was like, I'm done, bruh. First of all, we already knew we wasn't making the playoffs. So we had our last 2 games or whatever. So the last game of the season, we played. It was like, it is what it is. I mean, I still hoop, but it was like, it is what it is. Literally after the game, booked. Spain, lit.
That's what's up though.
Because I ain't never traveled. I've never traveled. Like, basketball has been in the way, bruh. I'm not going to say
I
it's
mean,
been in
about
the
to
way.
say, didn't
It
you
hasn't been
travel
the-
for basketball though? Like we went to Puerto Rico for a tournament. Like that. I mean,
I didn't go to your school.
I'm gonna say telephone. We went to public
D2,
school.
bro. I went to D2 school, bro. We wasn't traveling nowhere.
I thought D2 traveled. I'm
They
sorry.
barely had the
I
coach
mean,
bus.
yeah, the D2 schools with the bread, like, yeah,
My
every
D2 school had bread. I went to Bluesburg in the bread. We was in the P-Sac.
yeah,
All the
they had
P-Sac
yeah,
schools.
P-Sac had
That was
bread.
the biggest jump. That was like
P-Sac
we
had
had-
bread.
We had the toughest
Yeah.
league. We had Fetty in the P-Sac league, so we was living like D1.
Nah, yeah. See, certain leagues be having
Certain
bread.
D2s are like that.
Yeah, but
So
not this one. Not
that's-
for sure.
Yeah.
Concord said. Not.
I mean, shit.
Concordia.
My
Concordia.
school's low major D1. We sometimes it felt like
Bro,
we
y'all
should
went
have.
to Puerto Rico,
it felt
bro.
like we should have been D2. The 10-hour bus ride.
furthest
Why
I
are we
went with-
riding 10 hours on the bus?
Right.
The furthest I went
flight
was
an hour.
Massachusetts.
Damn.
We oh.
Yeah, like, everybody-
That's
oh,
perspective.
like yeah, I was on the East Coast the whole
Furthest we
time,
went
bro.
was- Yeah.
It was cool though. I had a my school. It was cool. It was cool. It is sad.
That
bro.
is
It
sad.
is. It's very sad,
I'm
bro.
sick
gonna
that
take
the
a
only
trip.
place we went was Puerto Rico. We played against Florida State, so that was cool. You know,
Oh,
went
see,
down
I
there,
wish.
got peaced real
I
quick.
wish.
We played FAMU, like we did like a whole
Oh, so
little
y'all
Florida
was- y'all
trip.
was- yeah.
We traveled decent. We played like Penn State. Like every year we played against like at least one big school where like we would go away somewhere. But I mean, other than that, they like when I graduated though, they went to what's that where be dogs walking in the street and stuff like that overseas.
Southeast.
Southeast, no. I can't think of the name of
Southwest.
it, but they went out of the country though. Like when I graduated,
She said where dogs be walking, like
Right.
motherfuckers said dogs be walking.
I can't think of the name of it.
Dogs walk everywhere.
I
Goddamn.
just say, what the hell?
It's crazy though.
Nah,
So
man. Yeah, man. Nice. You know.
That's tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, bro.
Nah, for real, dog. I am proud of you, bro. Cause I a good man. Campaign.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, that's good
Say,
shit.
tell the people one more time, man. What it mean, man? What it really mean, man?
Hey, man, we're inspiring generations to gain a sense of purpose, equipping them with the mindset of never complain and always campaign and everything the campaign way. You did. That part. You know what I'm saying?
That way.
That's really what.
Yeah.
That's really all we doing, bro. I mean,
That's a lot, man.
What's the future for your campaign? What you got, jewelry coming out or something?
yeah, what's the summer drop looking like?
Got some
I'm gonna have to
shoes
grab
coming out?
something.
nah, summer drop. We're gonna drop some crazy stuff for the summer. That's all I really could tell you.
Oh,
We're gonna have something sweet.
exclusive.
We're gonna drop something crazy, man. Really, the only thing that's in store that's next is the store.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Speaking of stores, I need everybody. I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know this. How the hell did you buy the House of Herbs?
Did I buy House of Herbs? I didn't buy that. We started that from scratch.
That's what I'm saying. So how you get the building?
So I got partners. It's
All right, talk to me.
Black owned. It's me and 4 people. 2 retired NFL players, 1 realtor, and 1 young lady that she came from a gift shop herself. And so that's just what happened when you got 5 black people that got some bread and they put their head together. And you really look at the market. If you look at LA, you go to LA, ain't nobody gonna put a dispensary up in LA right now because it's the West. They're ahead of us when it come to that game. But if you look at the East Coast is wide open and they still just passing recreational. June 2nd is when Virginia is a recreational legal. New York just got passed. Virginia is the first state.
Why you looking like that? I don't smoke weed.
It sounds like you did.
I mean, it's $1 billion industry too. So, like, I mean, it just makes sense if you know what you're doing to put some bread into that jump and run it. So we just came together, man. We got the building, we got the contractors.
How much did it cost to get the building? That's a nice building. I mean, the design and everything.
Oh, I want to see the building.
Everything that y'all did, I'm like, yo, I know y'all put some bread up for that. Don't lie now.
Probably like, I want to say like 6 figures, probably collectively. But you know what I mean? You
That's
just
not terrible.
that ain't bad. But you just plan it, bro. You get
Yeah.
investors. You know what I mean? You put up the bread that you can, like, to make stuff happen. If anything, bro, really just show me that, bro, you really could do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like,
You got a great idea.
like, fool, run that shit, bro. Like, you really can, like, do anything, bro. And that's really what, like, that's why I say campaign a lifestyle brand, bro, because even with my life, like, I'm really just, the goal is just to inspire and show youngins that came up like us is like, bro, just look at me, bro. I'm really doing whatever the hell I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I jumped from campaign to Southside Market to House of Herbs, and they all flourishing. And, you know what I mean? Obviously, the cannabis industry is like $1 billion industry. So, you know what I mean? And we a storefront on Georgia Avenue, black owned. So it's just like, bro, just run it, man. Get you a little bit of paper. You know what I mean? Find you some good folks, some good people, and just run that jump, bro. It's really that simple. So that's really all it was. Ain't no crazy story to that jump. We was talking about it for like 2 years. And then over the summer, my man just hit me and was like, yo, bro, you remember the jump we was talking about? I'm like, yeah. He was like, so what's up with it? I was like, what's up? He was like, all right, bet. So he told me the plan, told me everybody who was going to be what. Took us probably like 3 months to find a building, then 3 months for them to renovate it. We opened it up March 20th. Of course, had to get the the flower and the tea and the cannabis. Like, you know what I mean? Put down a business plan. We sell tea. We give cannabis because it's not legal. It's not legal.
Y'all got edibles?
We got everything.
Oh.
We got it all.
We got everything. Crumble,
She gonna be hurt.
edibles, crumble, wax, the whole 9 yards, man. So that's really all it was to it, bro.
you
Now
living
it's
like
just
a
about
boss.
running that jump. Who, me?
Yeah, sounds
Nah, I
like
wouldn't say.
sounds good.
I'm still in Southeast, bro. I ain't living like a boss.
Yeah, for
I
now.
still live in Southeast.
For now.
By choice?
I'm
By
just
choice. Definitely
By
by choice.
choice?
By choice.
still
You
live
love
in my
home?
same neighborhood. No, I don't love home. I promise you. I do love home, but not enough to still stay there.
By choice.
All right, I kind of want to like ask this last question, wrap it up. What is it like being a Black-owned business, and what was it like? You talked about the starting out process, but the stereotype behind Black-owned businesses. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. Price is too high. All that other stuff.
Would you ask me how I feel about it?
Yeah.
Or
you know how you were able to get people to buy into your brand.
a product. I mean, one right now, Black-owned business is popular right now. So if you Black, start a business.
Well, you started in 2019.
Well, I did. I started
at
when
a
it wasn't
time where it wasn't
2017.
really popular.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I just feel like you just really got to create a good product. If you got a good product, you got a story behind your product, and people believe in what you selling and what you doing. I don't think it's really that hard. It don't really matter what race you are. As Black people, man, we just really not used to building nothing or supporting nothing enough for it to get to this standpoint. So like we're not trained to do that. Like it's really not in our DNA to do that. Like we relearning to do that without dollars and circulate the Black dollar, and that was why we did Southside Market. So I feel like in that time, like most of my support was from Black people. You always gonna run into them people that's like, this too much, but you got on Off-Whites, or this too much, but you got on Balenciagas. But I mean, bro, if it's too much, then it's not for you, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's really that simple. You just really gotta, in that time, you just really had to stand firm. And you had to be willing to walk away from a sale or let a sale walk away. Like, you know what I mean? Because a youngin' testing you, or he don't believe in what you doing enough to drop $150 on a sweatsuit.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
What's crazy is, though, those same people complain about those prices, but they willing to buy like Gucci.
Yeah,
Louis
it's because
Vuitton. I'm confused.
And it's because of how we brought up, bro. It's like that's literally engraved in Black people, bro. To go to the store, like we see that as success. So if you got on Gucci or you got on any of the latest designer, bro, Black, we've been taught that that's what success look like. So if you want to look successful and you want to feel successful, you're gonna go be designer. Like you're gonna go buy designer before you buy that. Or my brand got to get cool on the outside world in order for you to feel like, okay, my brand is success as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or I got to get into a store, or I got to get a Nike deal, or some type of distribution cool deal to break the internet, or do something that ain't never been done before, so you could feel like it's cool. Like, and that's just really, not even to get political, but that's just really how Black people was brought up. You know what I mean? So I don't fault Black people on what was in our DNA, but I do hold us accountable for what we could change. And obviously, we see what can happen. It's been a 60% spike in Black businesses, even since the pandemic and stuff like that. So I really feel like we just got to continue to build Black businesses. Like, just think about Nike, bro. At one point in time, Nike was like, what the hell is Nike?
Right.
This is the same thing as my brand. What the hell is campaign? It's still some people that probably like, what the hell is campaign? You know what I mean? But it's like the more and more you build, the further you go. And I need people to build and to spread the word and to get it out. So, you know what I mean? We got some success. We popping in D.C., DMV, and probably a couple states, but it's still a lot of work to be done. Like, you know what I mean?
That's facts.
Love that. I think we should end off that.
Yeah, man. What's call to action right now? Make sure y'all subscribe and comment on Law After. You see that big TV right there with all the previous shows. My man gonna be on that joint, that way. And also, go ahead and support my man from campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Tap in, man. Follow me at Malik Sneed, LeekSneed, man. Campaign the brand, House of Herb, HOHDC. Southside Market, 2510 Pennsylvania Avenue. I know that was a lot, but just take the red dot at the bottom of the screen and run it back a little bit. And you can hear exactly what I just said.
That way.
That part, man.
Yeah, man. There it is.
50, no curtains, I'm closing the curtains. Stop all the acting, I'm tired of all of the purpose. Moving like I'm losing, never go against the